Greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome to Let's Play The Moons of Madness. I'm Kamchak Fisco, and come join me for a Lovecraftian nightmare on Mars.
I finally read the message at the top I'd missed. Well, here's a fucking power cell. Can we get more than one? Because are two even going to be enough?
I should grab that cell powering the facility before I go.
Duh. Hopefully we'll be Sting. Yes, we'll be Sting Stumpy Stortley. My English skills are phenomenal. I think we did, but I don't. My brain's all over the place. You know, having a cat just suddenly, shut off your internet will do that to you.
Shane, what is the situation at the solar site?
Panels are out of alignment again. Until the Cyrano gets here, I don't have the parts to test. Can't confirm the issue 100%.
All right, just so you know, anything breaks around here and I've got 4 Orochi execs on my ass. If you want to explain to them why a multi-million-dollar piece of equipment is being manually adjusted every day, be my guest. But we have a mission and I'd rather focus on that, not fucking filling out paperwork. Copy?
Copy.
Not your fault, but after the Cyrano lands, no excuses. Get it done.
Sir, yes, sir.
Over and out.
I get why she's pissed. So this one didn't have a power cell, which is why we needed it before we could adjust it. It actually really is. If you haven't played it, you should. It's an H.P. Lovecraft-inspired game. Moons of Madness. Connect. 54, 72, and 92. Is that going to be enough power? It better be, because we can't raise it any higher. You don't get weapons. It's like amnesia. You know, true H.P. Lovecraft, you can't fight back. So you have to run away. And hope you get escape. Hope you get escape. God, I can't English today. This better be powered, because, there ain't shit left I could do. I can't move these to be any better. What? Are one of the cells fucked up or something? Stop breathing so hard. I'm so hard. God, I can't. I'm getting a speech impediment, for fuck's sake. Okay, so this only goes to 79. That only goes to 54, 52. But we have to get it above 90 for it to count. Where do I magically get more sunlight? I'm gonna top off my O2. I'm at a loss for what I'm supposed to do next. It said line up the power cells. Or you put the power cell and line up the solar dishes. I did that. It doesn't get any more accurate than that. Yeah, I'm not going to get power anywhere else. The sun's that direction. 54 is as high as it goes. Oh my god, I can change them horizontally. Vertically, whatever. Up and down. God damn it.
That should do it.
Hi, Shane. I made a biogauge program so that you can see when Phobos is passing overhead. It circles Mars 3 times a day, and it is required that everyone downloads this program. I've already added it to your OS to ensure that you don't forget.
Thanks.
You're welcome. think it'll really help with morale.
He installed a fucking game to my... Okay. Sure. Guy's an idiot. That one was only at 7... Did it skip this one because I finished the last one? Did they forget that part of the code in the game? Whoops. I didn't even know I could go up and down because the first one was only left and right to properly modulate. Oh well, we're done. Moving on. Now we can actually go up to the... It's over there. The terminal and do the thing. Because Lucas is a moron. I don't know how he's a doctor, but he's a moron. He was stealing power cells from all over the base for his personal collection. In spite of the fact that they needed to be plugged into the power cell, the solar arrays that are powering the base! He is a dude, bro. He's a moron. He is all the stupid. What do you mean, no power? I just did it. I feel like I'm making this 10 times more complicated than it needs to be. I know I already fucked it up with the whole I accidentally didn't know up and down was an option during the thing. I'm gonna have to go back up here and realign this because I think it does need to be lined up properly. It just wasn't letting me connect from downstairs.
Declan, the solar panels are now calibrated. Heading up the hill to the conduit.
Uh-huh. I mean, copy that.
No, lag. No. We're not giving you an honorary PhD. No. And to be fair, Professor Lag sounds more accurate. Alright, now it should be done. Be a fun edit on YouTube.
The power conduit is shut down.
There should be a fuse switch on one of the sides.
No, it's not, because you don't have the degree. That's a fuse? How is that a fuse? Dr. Jackass sounds more appropriate.
Power should be back on.
Going green.
Shane, I've got good news and bad news. Good news, I think we just found water on Mars. Bad news, it is spraying all over the greenhouse. Restoring power must have triggered the pumps, and I'm showing significant pressure loss across the system.
Can't be cut off remotely?
No, sorry, cowboy. This is a job that requires your hands-on expertise.
All right. Heading back now.
What did you just do? I have water spraying all over my greenhouse. I would not expect this from a new heart.
Can't you just turn it off?
I do not have time for this. You will fix this.
Jeez. Who's shitting her cereal?
What a bitch! Okay, I don't want to waste a power cell to go down. We'll go the long way down because we need them in the fucking chargers. Guess it's just not an elevator we use unless we want to not fully power our base, which is just stupid. Yeah. Don't stop. Go away. Get off. Get off my screen. I already know what the Meerkat is. Push the button. I'm gonna need some O2. Oh, low. Top off. I need to breathe. Much better. Air. Come on, open the latch. Okay, let's drive back, and then we'll probably have to tell them about our dream. Oh, I'd start the engine. I do that. Just sitting here waiting.
Hey, still fighting that headache?
Yeah, Yeah, I still can't shake that dream. Part of it was a memory from when I was a kid.
Weird.
It was the last birthday party my mom was around for. She left not long after that.
Do you know what happened to her?
Not really. It was big news when she disappeared. She was a big-shot theoretical mathematician.
Oh, yeah. Everyone knows Dr. Newhart. I mean, I had to read Engineering Dimensions in grad school.
All I know is the day after my birthday, I head downstairs for breakfast, and I couldn't find her. The basement door was wide open. It was the only place she could be, I thought. So I went down. There was well, she wasn't there. Or anywhere. We searched for years.
There was, what? That trip took up most of our oxygen. If I'd not charged before we left, we'd be dead. Damn.
Wow. Feels like I'm back in therapy.
Well, no better place to tackle your problems than from 130 million miles away, right?
I mean, sure. It's the furthest you can get away from yourself. Or at least your life. This time, let's do the atmosphere before we take off the helmet. I totally didn't take off the helmet a while back before changing the atmosphere.
Warning, the greenhouse sector is experiencing flooding. Flooding in the greenhouse sector.
You don't say. Whoa, herky-jerky. Flooding? This is humid as fuck. What do you mean, flooding?
Franklin, the greenhouse is definitely in a sorry state. This has got to be fixed before the Cyrano lands.
Well, the major issue is the water reclaimer. I'm reading it as offline. Work your magic.
What the hell happened to the door? Okay.
Ina?
What is it?
The door to underground access is locked.
I have instructed Dr. Van Buren to lock all doorways to critical projects. This is the culmination of my entire life's work. We do not want contamination.
I can't fix it if I can't get to the pumps.
That is an inconvenience? You are the inconvenience. Figure it out. That is your job, yes?
What a bitch! Fix this, but you can't access the room. How fucking stupid is she? That's the plant material from our dream. Lady, what exactly are you concocting here, and how long have you been talking to Cthulhu? I'm not okay with this. Going up. So we get in that way, so where do the doors go? Probably should have explored that while I was down there, but you know, want to make sure you go every direction before you move forward. Totally not, quiet. I'm not a completionist, it's fine. Oh, apparently I actually used the ladder. I was just holding the button down on a reflex. I didn't realize I actually needed to hold it down. Let's go through this one first. That's a big old book. Air filtration plants and their growth on Martian soil. Plants removes benzene, formaldehyde, trichloroethylene, ethylene, xylene ammonia in Martian soil. No, yes, no for Phoenix, Robolili. You know what? Okay, yeah, all kinds of plants. The only ones that show promise are... I don't have a mouse cursor to point out. The Hedera helix is close, but it's lacking the last one. The Manua loa is close, but it's lacking the last one. Sansevieria trifet, whatever, is fucking close. Those are all fast growing. Except for the helix one. That one was slow growing. Nothing does the last one. Nothing gets the ammonia out. Interesting. That's cool and all, but you didn't solve the ammonia problem. General Botany, Log 1. Work begins on our gene splicing project. My tasks are relatively varied here on Invictus. Wow. This log will specifically track this initial work with plants. Data and notes will be tallied and put into proper reports. This log serves as an overview and rare opportunity for me to opine about our studies. Anna recommends that I let loose a little sometimes. I certainly plan on doing so. Species include all the plants we read about in the document. Log 2. Specimens propagated and placed in their containers. I have tidied the chaos in the lab with my more exacting standards. I can tell Dr. Volkova does not fully approve, but I have seen her searching for an item here and there. She begrudgingly accepted the additional efficiency. While the seeds germinate in the Martian soil mix, it gives me additional time to make adjustments. I promised her that I will not over-organize the greenhouse area. Well, I get the feeling that will come back to bite us in the ass. Okay, so before I use the terminal, this was just the other door, right? Yeah, okay, cool. Just making sure. I think I'm there, so let's mess with the computer terminal. Alright, General Botany Log 1. Herein is the basic record of activity regarding the botany studies performed on the Invictus Mars mission. Authored by Dr. Lucas Van Buren, myself, who, in addition to other crucial responsibilities, doubtful, has volunteered to serve as Dr. Volkova's part-time assistant. The species brought here by study are noted for their higher air detoxification value and preference for light conditions similar to those on Mars. Our first task is to evaluate the specimen's performance in ordinary potting soil brought from Earth to be compared to the results of the NASA Clean Air studies. Wait a minute. Lucas is the one that left a mess everywhere else, but he keeps his work area tidy? That's a little weird. Dr. Volkova has also hand-selected particular species for her own studies, including the several carnivorous species. Colony of roaches, I'm not going to say the other name, I'm going to trip over it, did not survive the trip as hoped. Dr. Volkova says she can simulate the nutrients necessary. We are, log 4. We are pleased to observe thus far that all gathered plant data has meets our expectations, and we can proceed with the experimental growth conditions at the conclusion of this trial. I can read! At that time, we will plant the same species in the Martian soil supplemented with bacteria to be gathered from the waste of the crew and animal test subjects. In my own time, I've outlined a plan to test that hypothesis on crew morale. In preparation for this experiment and with Ina's approval, I have taken cuttings from a number of species for propagation. Cuttings? I assume he means the plants. Botany Log 11. Once the rare ratio of bacteria is reached, the Martian soil serves as a proper substrate. Most plant specimens grow at normal levels, and with only a handful experiencing suboptimal speeds. See table air filtration plants and their growth in Martian soil. Spathiphyllum monoloa is the only species failing to grow. Spathy? That's the name of an alien race from Star Control. Dr. Volkova has yet to pinpoint the cause. Has not yet pinpointed the cause. Log 16. While admittedly outside the purview of our initial research scope, the introduction of Dr. Volkova's new genetically modified version of Monoloa, MLOA Z2, has outgrown previous iterations 300%. The new plant does not require a not insignificant increase in saline and nutrient solution. However, within a hydroponic testing area, it appears to thrive. Its proximity to Monoloa 1 has even caused a marked increase in the original plant's growth. So this genetic engineering is what's creating the freaky plant. Theoretically speaking, this has increased need for nutrients and expansive root structures should have caused the opposite effect. I have always admired Dr. Volkova's tenacity, but this result is exceptional. Perhaps I need to embrace her advice and step outside my comfort zone in the future. Phenomenal work. Yeah, except you made the devil plant for Cthulhu, so that's not good for us.
My personal thanks to each and every one of you for tuning in. You all are awesome viewers. Really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. It means a lot to me, and I do hope you enjoy it. You all take care of yourselves. If you want to see more of me, come to the video on the list, or stay tuned for more. Feel free to leave a comment below, and please remember to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. In the meantime, Fare thee well, everyone.